A karmic Cancer is significant. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. You outrank this karmic Cancer. Spiritual court is now in session. Okay, so you outrank them. They're trying to come for you. So they're trying to do something here, and it ain't working. All right, we're gonna see right now. Tell me more. Okay, you can have a white vehicle, or they do. And this is what they tried to do. They tried to sell you out. They needed to make a sacrifice for them to be able to get some type of fame or fortune, money, wealth, health, power, protection, or all of the above. They could be part of a secret society organization, a brotherhood, a sisterhood, sorority, fraternity. You know, it's a bunch of different groups, but they're part of some type of group, organization, community that you have to make sacrifices. And it's also in order for them to level up in ranking within these organizations. So this is just letting me know that you didn't even have to do none of that. You already outranked them. You see all the shit that they got to do. They got to sacrifice people. They got to do something strange, you know, and you don't. You were born being who you are and being on the frequency that you're on with this high ranking here. Okay, like, you know, you could be like an old soul, like you've been here before, and this person, they're like a baby soul compared to you, trying to sacrifice you, trying to take you out. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Okay, GMC. So look, we got a white car, and now we got a GMC car. Spirit is saying that this person is a crab in a barrel. This is somebody who's trying to hold you back. They do not want you to level up. They don't want you to ascend. They don't want you to manifest your best life. Somebody who could have secretly been competing with you. All right. Relative, lover, whoever this person is to you, they was trying to hold you back. Okay. A friend. And we have here Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yep. Okay. So Ace of Swords in the upright is a breakthrough. You know, some type of new chapter. You know, you being able to manifest, you know, trying to do something, you get it done. So in the reverse, they didn't want you to have no breakthrough. They didn't want you to go through no ups, you know, just downs. Okay. Let's see what else. And the reason that they was doing this is, again, to keep you down, to keep you in a low frequency, to have you oppressed so they could be able to sacrifice you. If you keep your high vibration, nobody could touch you. You're going to be vibing too high. They can't reach you. All right. Let's see. What else? So we got here somebody who's attracted to minors. Let's see why this keeps coming out. Like, let's just get straight to the point. Are they going to get locked up or what? Because that's all I care about. Are they going to get locked up or not? Let's see. Pull this from this deck. All right, Spirit. Is this person who's attracted to minors gonna get locked up? Are they gonna get locked up or what? Like, are they gonna get exposed? Let's see. What do you want us to know with this person, Holy Spirit? Okay, so this is somebody that, you see how they was abusing their power? They are a disgrace. All right. Right now, with this Strength card, they're not feeling too strong right now. All right. Yup. Yo, I said if they was going to get exposed, Six of Wands is exposure. It is recognition. You see that? So this person is going to be recognized for the pedo that they are. What's at the bottom here? Oh, yeah, they're going to regret everything that they have done. They're going to definitely feel unloved and abandoned because, again, people are going to look at them like a disgrace. People are going to not want to be around this karmic, okay? So a Leo could be significant. We got more fire energy with the wands here. And then we got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the cups. But again, signs don't matter. You know, you take it how it resonates. If it don't, it don't. But this person is going to be exposed. Unfortunately, I don't see I don't see prison here, but I see exposure. So Spirit just wants you to know that that's going to be their karma. All right. And look, with the Hermit, they're going to be like, they're going to go into hiding. All right. They're going to try to get away. Because again, people are going to be looking at them like a disgrace, you know, like they're horrible, you know, and people are not going to want to be around them. So they're going to be like, you know, with the Hermit is isolation, is going, you know, going somewhere far away from every fucking body. You know, it's being lonely. All right. But it's not a prison card. So unfortunately, I don't see that right now, but I do see exposure. Okay. All right. So that's somebody's confirmation. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. And when we don't see shit like that, like we don't see somebody getting locked up for their actions, that just means that spiritual court is in session. All right. And karma's going to kick that ass. They're going to be surrounded by death and destruction and poverty and all types of shit. All right. All right. Let's see. Tell me more. Oh, this keeps coming out. So this came out yesterday. So somebody is part of the Boule. The Boule, like I said, it's like a secret society organization, just like the Masons, like the Freemasons. I believe it's like a, you know, like a section, you know, look all of these things up. All right. If you want to look into it, if you want to know more about it, look up, they call it the Black Boule, actually. And it's like, you know, like Black excellence, you know, like, the big timers, again, like I said, they said that P. Diddy was in it. Jay-Z was in it. You know, those people, famous people, whoever you want to call elite, they're in this. Okay. And this is like a chapter, I guess, like another section of the Freemasons, okay, the Boule. Oh, and look at this. Oh, my goodness. What is this? We got here, moving assets. All right, so somebody was gaining profit from arson. All right, maybe they burned down like a building, a house, something, a car. They got some type of money for doing that. That could be maybe, you know, they was trying to burn evidence, or maybe, you know, maybe somebody did something for, you know, like an insurance policy or something. Okay. So then with RICO charge and trafficking, look at this. And this came out with all of this energy about the Boule. So again, it's somebody who has some type of power, okay, authority. They have connections, and all of these connections is going down. All right. They're all going down right here. And look, moving assets. So people are trying to, these people here, these karmics, they're trying to hide something. Maybe, you know, they're trying to act like they're broke. They don't want something to come back to them. Let's see what else. This. All right, Holy Spirit, tell us more. All right, so these people are going down. They're getting exposed. We just got to be patient. All right. Trust God's plan. Trust the process. And if you don't want to trust the process and you want to crash out, then, hey, that's on you. But I'm going to trust the process, and I'm going to trust God's plan. Because some of y'all, you know, are becoming impatient, and you gotta just go with the flow. All right. So we have somebody that works at, or they own a bar, a restaurant, or a lounge. And then someone with a goatee is significant. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Can we get something else, like with RICO charge, trafficking, moving assets? What can we get with that? Sitting ducks get plucked. They're not trying to be a sitting duck. All right, that's what they're trying to move. They're trying to move these assets, okay? Because they don't want, you know, when you're a sitting duck, it's like, you know, you're gonna get caught slipping. All right, so they're not trying to get caught slipping. They're trying to move these assets before the feds or whoever is on this case here figures this out. All right, we have here a red car. Somebody with a red car is significant. And then it says they're about to lose so much more than what they gained from stealing. So you see, like, this is what they did. They stole. All right, and that's why they're in the mess that they are in now with these RICO charges. Okay, this moving assets, this trafficking, all this shit. All right, tell me more, Holy Spirit. Wow, double confirmation with the RICO charge. We got racketeering twice here, organized crime, corrupt organization, and this is 30 plus years that they are facing. All right, the group here. Oh, look, I just said it's a group, and look, they're in cahoots with each other. Yes, they are. They are in cahoots with each other. All right, these are Like I said, this could be your relatives. What do we have here? And again, we have sitting ducks get plucked. All right. These people are not trying to get caught slipping. They're trying to move now before it gets deeper. And it's too late. I feel like they've already been watched for a long time. In the last reading, when was it? The other reading we did, something about 8 months on the investigation. Like, they've been being watched. Okay. So let's see what else. Let's go from here. All right, what else, Holy Spirit? What does the collector need to know? They was using your money on their side dude, side chick. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Carmelo, you was giving somebody this lover, whoever this lover is. This could be Kieran or ex-lover, but it says they was using your money. So at one point you was giving them money, and they was using this money with their side dude. And I wrote this because I got to download. I don't know if y'all remember that video that I told you I popped up on my Instagram. And it was about a guy and a girl. They was eating. They wanted to get Chipotle. And the girl, she was in the house cheating on her husband with her side dude. Or her boyfriend, whatever. She was cheating on him with the side dude. Oh, my God. And look, we got AIDS making an appearance. Oh, my goodness. So basically, she called the guy and she told him, you know, babe, I'm hungry. You know, I'm really hungry. Can you, you know, order like for 2? Like, I'm so hungry. And, you know, his stupid ass. It was a skit, but it reminded me of that. And I was like, oh, I need to write that down. That bitches be doing that. That dudes be doing that shit. So somebody's doing this. It's like they're asking you to send them money for food. And they're buying food for the bum that they fucking with. And for themselves. With your money. All right. Food or whatever. Okay. We have here a van. Somebody has a van. This could be you or somebody involved. And look, avoid them. So look, it came out AIDS, and then Spirit is saying to avoid them. So if it's not AIDS, they have some type of STD that you need to protect yourself from. Okay. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Your father's side of the family is significant in all of this. Okay, tell me more. We have here packing up and leaving. So this could be you that you need to pack up and leave, or you already did. Because you found out this karmic was cheating. And now it got worse. They got AIDS, and Spirit is saying stay away from them. All right, we have here a PPP loan scam. So somebody did this. This is going to get them caught up. I've been posting on Instagram news articles that keep popping up on my timeline with updates about these people getting locked up. They're still actively getting caught up for these PPP loans that they got in 2020, 2021, 2020, when the whole pandemic popped off. That's when they did this. So they're still locking people up. All right. And one of these karmics, either they win and they got a PPP loan in your name or in the name of your business, because this is a business loan. Or it's something that Spirit is just letting you know that they stole something. They got a lot of karma coming in. They win and they got a PPP loan on top of everything that they did. And these RICO charges. And it's just a lot. All right. Like a lot that they're going to be experiencing. All right. We have here stalemate, difficult decision, avoidance, and blindness. All right. So that came out with PPP loan scam. Like they did not see this coming. That's the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords it could be blindness. You know, like having a blindfold on. In the tarot card is someone with a blindfold. So they did not see this coming at all. All right. They thought that they was going to get away with this, that they was going to be living their best life with the money that they got from that PPP loan and whatever money that they stole here. No, not happening. Tell me more. They're spiritually still attached to a karmic that is binding them. If y'all have sex, she will drain your energy through him. All right. So apply it how it resonates. But right now you need to avoid, right here, something about you avoiding a karmic. This karmic is having sex with another karmic who is binding them. So if you have sex with this karmic, it's going to bind you too to that person. So listen, there's a lot going on, a lot of binding, a lot of weird shit. Team celibate, okay? That's where it's at right now. Team celibate. Protect yourself. All right, that was too many. Let me put this back. Okay, Holy Spirit, what else? What does the collective need to know? Somebody is going to be experiencing harsh, painful endings if they haven't already. Let's see what else. Tell me more. So those harsh, painful endings, that's going to be their karma. That could also be them peeing when they pee, it burns with that AIDS. All right. We got a bus driver and a gay or a lesbian. Karmic is significant. Somebody has a prison pen pal. Somebody's chatting with somebody who is currently locked up. They couldn't avoid or delay this one. So whatever karma is coming for somebody, again, we got here experiencing harsh, painful endings. They're not going to be able to avoid or delay this. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. A sterile man is significant. So that is significant because maybe somebody's trying to get pregnant and it's not going to happen. Or they tried to get pregnant in the past and they pinned the baby on him because they didn't even know that he was sterile. That has happened. That has came out many times in the reading. Shit is crazy, bro. Okay. Somebody's going to be declared brain dead. Again, harsh, painful endings. Oh my God. We have here coming back in a casket. What? Which one is this one? Oh my God. An accident? Yo, is somebody going to be like on vacation? They're going to be having an accident. They're going to be somewhere, traveling somewhere with this card here. And then declared brain dead, and they're gonna come back from wherever they are in a casket. That is very specific for somebody. Wow. And this is because they was doing voodoo on you. All right. Again, they're not gonna be able to delay this karma. Tell me more. Skeptical, doubtful. So they was doubtful. Maybe, you know, they felt like something, you know, like something was not going to work and now we have here their practitioner is attacking them now. Voodoo backfired. Okay. So they could be feeling doubtful right now and skeptical about the practitioner. They're like, why this shit ain't working? And this is why, because the practitioner is sending that shit back to them. Tell me more. And that's why we see here this accident. This accident. All right, look, mad that you are exposing them. All right, you're exposing these people somehow. You could be on a platform. You could be speaking the truth about what they're doing. All right, you could be doing readings. And they're mad about this. They don't like that they're getting exposed. They're doing voodoo rituals in the telly. Okay, yeah, you're talking about how they're doing rituals, how they bippity bopping, how they doing all this weird shit. And they don't like that. Okay, let's see what else. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. You are not bugging. Here's your confirmation. All right, so here's your confirmation. They are in the hotel doing rituals, all right, to bippity bop you, and that shit ain't gonna work. Click the link in my bio. This is Vibe Check Volume 2, and then I got Volume 1 mixed in here too. Okay. All right, let's see what they was doing in the telly. Holy Spirit, what is the goal with these people on their voodoo, their bippity bopping? What was they doing? Let's see. Trying to steal. You see? Steal your energy, your time, your ideas, your money, because your ideas, that translates into money. Okay? Your time, your energy, that all translates into money. That's what these people are all about. And look, they're desperately trying to destroy your spiritual protection. You see this shit? This is what they're doing in the hotel. All right? These goofy ass rituals trying to break your spiritual protection so that they could be able to steal from you. Now, when they stole from you physically, that was, you know, that was one thing. But now they're trying to steal from you spiritually as well. All right? They're not gonna get away from this. They're gonna have to pay for that. So there's physical and spiritual karma that they have here. Physical and spiritual consequences. Okay. Let's see what else. Holy Spirit, tell me more. The letter E is significant. Somebody's first name, middle name, last name has an E in it. Masculine moved out. This could be you who I'm talking about. You moved out. You're not dealing with, again, we have here karmic that somebody's not dealing with them. They're avoiding them. They found out that they were for the streets, that they was using their money with the side dude or the side chick. We have here at a birthday party, event, or celebration, something's going to be happening. So let's clarify that and see. Holy Spirit, clarify what is happening at this birthday party, event, or celebration that the collective needs to be aware of. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles reversed. It says here a poor investment. Family disconnect. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. Two of Swords. Somebody tried to do something, all right? They tried to start something. They planned something. See that? There was future planning, but now they're stuck because the family disconnect with this card here. Give me one of this 10 of Pentacles reverse. Because this could be an inheritance, this could be money, but I asked about this event. So let's see. Let's clarify this event. Maybe with family disconnect at this celebration, this birthday party, whatever this is here. It's like some drama. Clarify this 10 of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. All talk, but no action. Undelivered promises. What? And look, drama, conflict. All right, wrong choice. Somebody is not, the Two of Swords came out right here in the upright. Somebody is like, they're stuck. And somebody now is seeing that they should have, they should have taken action, but they didn't take action. So they was planning some drama, planning something here to do something in this family event. But then whoever they told to do it, the person that they didn't deliver their promise. They didn't take action. You see how it says here, all talk, no action? And they're seeing this now. They're seeing this. They're feeling conflicted right now. All right, we have discord. So there could be, a discord between them, between whoever this group was here. Because I feel like they was trying to plan something with this Two of Wands here. So what were they planning? Let me see. What were they planning, Holy Spirit? What were they planning to do? It just shows me here that the plan did not go through, though. We have here refusal to self-examine, refusal to face reality, inability to resolve problems. Oh, and we have here pain. Okay, so they were going to try to cause some type of pain. All right, because they couldn't resolve some type of problem. This is for somebody. All right, because we have here pain, loss, regret, despair, they wanted you to feel like that. And the Knight of Cups is given, like, they paid somebody. It's like an offering, like, yo, do this at this event, cause this pain in their life because they couldn't resolve some type of problem. Maybe they wanted you the problem. They couldn't fix the problem, you the problem. They wanted to get rid of you. But listen, that didn't happen, okay? So somebody needed to know that. They try to set you up, you good. And it could be because, you know the truth. You know the truth about something, or because you moved out and this, because that came out the other day too, that a karmic was trying to get you jumped because you don't want to be with them no more. Like, my goodness. All right. What else, Spirit? Yeah, look, now they want to fight. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God. All right. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does the collective need to know at this time? Somebody's first name, middle name, last name has an N. And then this person, this karmic, is a promiscuous person. They're for the streets. All right? And I feel like you know this. All right? You know this already. That's why you're staying away and you're not engaging. The Spirit is telling you, just keep on protecting your energy. Stay away from this karmic. All right? They don't deserve you. You was taking care of them. You was looking out for them. And they was taking advantage of you. And whatever you was giving them and giving it to their side dude or their side chick. That's fucked up. That's mad. Wicked. All right, we have here FBI raided their home. So look, these people right here, we already see that there's a RICO charge. This is something big. Look, your sister-in-law keeps coming out in these readings like this bitch is going down. We saw yesterday she's gonna go to prison. Somebody's sister-in-law, however she resonates as a sister to you. All right, a plumber is significant. All right, so they're going to get raided. They have been on the investigation for a while. This is a big crime ring here. Yup, look, I'm telling you, and they cannot bribe or manipulate these officials any longer. They don't have connections no more. Their time is up. The gig is up. Let's see. What else? A parental figure of yours is involved, or somebody's parental figure, aunt, uncle, mother, father, mother's stepmother, you know, mother-in-law, father-in-law. Take it how it resonates. Somebody that works at a doctor's office is involved in this. All right, so let me pull from here. Anything else that we can get, Holy Spirit, with this RICO, racketeering, what they stole, the PPP loan, the FBI. Like, let's get something on this energy. Somebody's feeling like they want to unalive themselves right now because of what they was doing. I just saw the secret card in the reverse too. So, you know, because of the secrets that they had, it's like things are coming to light. The world card. They thought with the world card that they was going to be able to get away with this, you know, like to be successful with the scheming, the scamming. Tell me more. We got a King of Swords here. And then the Devil card. So the King of Swords, you know, with the Devil here, we have addictions. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with this King of Swords energy. This is one of the people that's involved in this, and they have addictions. So Spirit wants somebody to be aware of that. Desert. And it's looking dry right now. So they don't got no money for their addictions. They don't have no money for whatever it is that they're trying to do right now. Okay, the money that they stole, it could be dry. You know, like there's no more. Okay, we have a meeting. Let's see. They traveled to meet up somewhere. Tell me more about this meeting, Holy Spirit. Impersonator. And we got here a scammer couple. All right, so a scammer couple. The money that they stole from you, I feel like that shit dried up. I feel like they probably used a lot of the money that they stole from you on their addictions. Or if it's not like, you know, drugs, it could be a lifestyle, you know, partying and all that shit, whatever. They was living lavishly with the money that they stole from you. And it could be the money that they got from this PPP loan scam, okay? And that's all connected to you because they did this with your name. They did this with your business. For some of y'all, if you have a business. That's why we have here impersonator. I feel like they impersonated you. They did some type of fraud here, identity theft, and that's how they got all this money. So now they're having a meeting because the money dried up. All right, the Devil card is like, that's connected to the bad habits. So it's like, I just feel like that's how the devil is gonna catch these people, like, you know, catch them slipping. They're gonna have addictions. They're gonna get sick. They're gonna, you know, need those pills or whatever for their sickness or for their aches and pains, and it's just gonna get lower and lower and lower into their own casket. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm getting. Like that's what they're doing here. Tell me more. So it's like they're already going through karma and they don't even know. Like the karma already started. The devil been setting these people up with these addictions and all this shit. All right, we have here boat. So boat is given like somebody's gonna try to run, try to find a way to get out of the situation. Give me one more on this boat. On the news. I'm gonna leave that right there. Do y'all see that? Oh my God. Four of Swords, they're stressed right now. They're trying to come up with a plan. They're contemplating. They're having a lot of anxiety. All right. That's why, because they're trying to figure out how to run, how to get up out of here, how to, you know, get away from something, because they're going to end up on the news. All right. We saw that the other day. That something that they did is going to end up on the news. So here's confirmation of that. Okay, let's see what else. What else, Holy Spirit? Can we get something else now with AIDS, avoiding them, the karmic, cheating. So this karmic is dealing with this person, and that person that they're dealing with is doing binding. It's like doing sex magic on them. So that's why Spirit is saying, make sure you stay away from them, because if you have sex with this karmic, that magic that's being done on this karmic is going to go on to you. This karmic could be part of a group, you know, like a coven or something, and they be doing sex rituals or some shit. Yeah, look, you cut them out. Yo, that's crazy. I said to give me more on this energy, and that's exactly what we got. You're cutting them off. Cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, and silent treatment. Yes, that's what you're doing. All right? The Ace of Cups in the reverse. You don't have love for this person. This is a breakup. You see how it says here, love, initiation in the reverse? Yeah, there's no love here. This is a breakup. This connection is done. All right? Tell me more. Oh, yeah, they're messed up over you right now. Let me cover up the bad word. They're messed up over you, this karmic. They're so stressed right now because you don't want to deal with them. All right? Yeah, look, ignoring. So you see, again, silent treatment. You are ignoring this karmic. You're ghosting them, and this got them stressed. Let me see what came out. That rumor that he heard about you was started by me. If you like this deck, click my link in my bio. This is for my Karmic Confessions Part 2 deck. Okay, I have a Part 1 and Part 2. So this karmic started a rumor about you, or about the divine feminine to the divine masculine, and now you know where it started. It started from Karmisha. All right, what else? A Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn is significant. Yeah, this person is a liar. Okay, they are a liar. Okay, they are not only just a liar, a pathological liar. So it's someone who lies for no good reason, and they lie frequently. Tell me more. And one of those lies is about you, divine feminine. All right, they made up a rumor about you. And look, moving on, letting go, loving you. That's exactly what you did, and you need to do. Stay away from this karmic. All right, Four of Pentacles is holding on in the reverse. Spirit is saying let go. Don't hold on to this karmic anymore. Let them go. All right, because they are a liar with the Ace of Swords reverse. And also, Ace of Swords reverse, you're not going to get a breakthrough with this karmic. It's not going to go nowhere. There's not going to be a change. This person is going to stay the same. Okay? Okay, so let me pull some names. I'm going to close this out. Okay. If you see your name here, it's giving you confirmation. There's a message here for you. If you see the karmic's name, it's giving you confirmation that the karmic is involved. And if you don't see any name here, you take what resonates from this message. And if it don't resonate, check out another reading. Okay. Aaron, Blanco, Nicholas, Heath, Lena, Nathan, Shemaiah, Noah, Miller, Lucas, Newton, Lewis, Paris, Warwick, Bullard, Myers, Kent, Ella, Dylan, and what is that? Brandon. Okay, one more. Oh, we got two more. Oh, we got three more. And then we got these over here. So we got a lot of names today, y'all. So give me a second. All right. Alexander, Trina, Isis, Giselle, Millie, Angelo, Morrison, Patricia, Sheila, Danny, Angie, Victoria, Lola, Graves, Nina, and Spivey. Dean, Holly, Rhonda, Murray, Devon, Berkeley, Collins, Tammy, Sheree, Dion, Bowen, Judith, Cedric, Yvonne, Ortega, King, Burton, Bynum. Drea, Isis, Carla, Theodore, Isaac, Godfrey, Glory, Arnold, Davis, Myers, Wood, Graves, Elvira, Ellis, Henderson, Elvis, Dylan, Bridges, Janine, Jonathan, Diaz, Daryl, Rain, Noel, Maurice, Palmer, Alicia, Andreas, Wilson, Chloe, Demetrius, Tammy, Thompson, Alicia, Stokes, and Duran. Alfredo, Mark, Nate, Howell, Shayla, Alan, Monica, Dome, Deborah, Jackie, Millette, Jones, Sharice, Parks, Kaya, Givens, Lena, Bonelli, Edmund, Patrice, Cruz, Lakeisha, Nia, Arelis, Nunley, Barrington, Tim, Rosie, Yvette, Kennedy, and Carla. Higgins, York, Jeanette, Smith, Clemmings, Liz, Suzette, Edison, Debbie, Lulu, Fields, Clark, Mejia, Bell, Slim, Alice, Roxy. I was going to say Foxy, so either one. Ivy, Larson, Grant, Aponte, Sean, Price, Peterson, Ryder, and Richard. And the last one. Nash, Simon, Eva, Hanley, Tyson, Carly, Heather, Rachel, Wynn, Hashemi, Ariana, Robin, Baldwin, Stacy, Willis, Siobhan, Kane, Millie, Anita, Jameson, Monty, Zion, Ricky, Chambers, Holt, Savannah, Leonel, Victoria, Ross, Courtney, and Dole. All right, y'all. So that's what I got here. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive this message. Spiritual court is now adjourned. Peace.